Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back. I am Mark Anthony, the Vegas tourist, and today's topic is CES, the stadium, and a little secret that they share. We just wrapped up CES, the Consumer Electronics Show. 160,000 people were in town for it, and it's closed to the public. It literally takes over the town. It is our largest convention, and it always happens the first week in January. A little farther down the strip is our 65,000 seat Dome Stadium that is going to host the football games for our local college, as well as a supposedly professional football team. Don't really call the Raiders a professional football team, but okay. And then there's a secret that the two of them have. Actually, it's not really a secret for those of us that work in the tour business here in Las Vegas, or so I thought. But apparently it is, and that's why I'm making this video. See, when CES is in town, you know something, and I'm using CES as an example. It happens the same thing happens when the World of Concrete is in town, when the World Market is in town, when Magic is in town. All these major conventions come in town. Same thing happens. Okay, the room rates skyrocket. But CES being our largest one, and it attracts a different type of a crowd than all of the other ones. But the same secret happens here, and that's what I wanted to really talk about. And it's really not a secret, or so I thought it wasn't anyway. Right. CES comes in town, 160,000 people, and the chatter on the Vegas boards on Facebook and wherever is usually, oh my God, these nerds don't gamble and they don't spend any money. The showrooms are empty. The casinos are empty, and some of the nightclubs are just absolutely deserted. But the room rates are really high. What's up with that? Well, it really isn't what it looks like. Okay. Vegas is a convention town, and when you put on a convention in Vegas, you've got to bring your A game. This is not Boise, Idaho. This is not Des Moines, Iowa. This is Vegas. We are a convention town. You better come in the balls blazing and bring your American Express Black Card if you're going to sponsor anything here. Okay. 2 years ago, CES. I can't remember if it was Microsoft or if it was Google, one of those big tech companies, flew in the Rolling Stones to do a private concert for their vendors and their best clients. All right. They flew in the Rolling Stones. That's what happens. They fly in the morning, they do the event, and they fly back out. You and I, the general public, aren't aware of that. When you go through the Venetian, when you go through Bellagio, when you go through the Wynn during CES, most of the high-end restaurants are bought out. These companies will literally pay top dollar to go to a Wolfgang Puck or a Hell's Kitchen and go, here's the company credit card. I want you to shut down for 2 solid days so that we can have a private event here. Yeah, millions of dollars. Okay. That's what happens here. That's why the other restaurants are empty. Okay. You as a convention attendee don't want to go and pay $200 to go see David Copperfield if one of your vendors just invited you to a private meet and greet event with David Copperfield. Or you're not going to go into Hyde nightclub if one of your vendors, one of the exhibitors here just invited you to go see Lady Gaga, the Rolling Stones, whatever band, okay, you're going to go see that. That's why the shows are empty. That's why the casinos are empty. Yeah, okay, nerds are not known to be gamblers because they know that it's a computer chip. But the point is this. They're here and they're spending millions of dollars. You're just not seeing it. We are building a 65,000 seat domed stadium, something we've been needing for years. It's going to be home to the University of Nevada Rebels football team. It's also going to be home to the NFL Raiders. Now, it surprised me the number of people who live in Vegas, work in Vegas, go online and literally go, why are they putting it next to the Strip? It's going to be sitting empty 9 months out of the year or 6 months out of the year. So, it's some wasted space. They should move it farther down the Strip. And I'm sitting there going, you live and work here and you're posting crap like that. We know right now that once the stadium opens, there's going to be at least 30 other events every single year. That's just the public events. That's not the private events. You have companies like Mercedes-Benz, you have Google and Apple and all these other ones that will want to host private events. They will take half of the stadium and make it into a concert venue, and then the other half is a showroom and dinner and whatever, okay? And then for the dinner time entertainment will be the Eagles, the Rolling Stones, Lady Gaga, whatever is the hottest number. But you and I won't know that because that's a private event, and there's going to be a lot of those. Even now without the stadium, there's a lot of those events, and that apparently is a secret to a lot of people, not only who visit Vegas, but as well as those who work here, which is why I call it a secret, which I don't understand why, because I thought it was pretty common knowledge amongst those of us that work on the Strip that you have this. This is a convention town. This is what they do. They do it with the show shoe. They do it with magic. I don't know how many different concerts, private, major, big name entertainers that Sassy would take me to because one of her vendors invited her during the shoe show or during Magic. We had a private show for some of the top names in country music that, and it was held at what's now the Westgate, okay? But this was a private event, and I saw somebody that would normally get $200 to $300 tickets, I got to see for free. But it was a private event. What would you do if you came to Vegas for a convention and one of your vendors said, here are 2 free tickets to a private concert with the Rolling Stones? Even if you didn't like the Rolling Stones, I'm pretty sure you would go to a private concert with the Rolling Stones. Same thing with the Dome Stadium. You're here for an event, or you want to put on a kick-ass private event for your best salespeople, your best vendors, whatever. You're going to rent out the Dome Stadium, and you're going to do something absolutely spectacular, whether it's a drone race, paper airplane race, whatever, or you're going to turn it into a concert venue. Don't equate empty showrooms, empty casino halls to a convention full of tightwad people who aren't spending money. They're doing this because, they're going to private events instead of public events. Think about what it costs to rent out Hell's Kitchen for 2 days. And then as an attendee, I get to go there free. That's the secret, right? I'm Mark Anthony. This is the Vegas Tourist. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. I'll also post the links to some of the stuff that I talk about down below. Visit me at thevegastourist.com, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.